South Korea. The name conjures images of sleek smartphones, K-pop, and vibrant cuisine. But Korea's global rise isn't a sudden phenomenon. It's the result of centuries of resilience and reinvention. Beneath the surface of flawless music videos and cutting-edge tech lies a story of survival. This is a nation that's turned hardship into motivation, refusing to be defined by tragedy. To understand Korea, you must see its duality: ancient palaces beside skyscrapers, Confucian values thriving in a digital age. The blend of old and new isn't a contradiction, it's Korea's essence. Respect for tradition and obsession with innovation are two sides of the same coin. We'll peel back the layers to reveal the cultural DNA powering this nation. Let's go beyond headlines and hit songs. We'll travel back in time to witness the struggles that forged the Korean spirit. We'll explore unique concepts that have no perfect English translation but are key to understanding Korea. Prepare to see a different side of Korea. This is a story of sorrow, triumph, and relentless will, not just to survive, but to thrive. How did a small peninsula become a global powerhouse? Let's find out. This is the real story of South Korea. Most people know Korea through dramas and pop culture, but reality is far richer. South Korea leads the world in plastic surgery. Here, beauty is seen as self-improvement, as vital as education or a good job. Blood type isn't just medical info, it's believed to reveal personality, shaping social interactions from dates to job interviews. Food delivery is legendary. Anything, anywhere, anytime, reflecting the nation's Palli-Palli or hurry-up culture. This isn't just convenience, it's a society built for speed and efficiency. Military service is a rite of passage for nearly all men, forging bonds and discipline and reminding everyone of the nation's ongoing division. These realities shape daily life in ways outsiders rarely see. They reveal a society obsessed with improvement, order, and readiness for hardship. Korea's unique quirks are windows into its deeper values. To understand the country, you have to look beyond the surface. The details tell the real story. Korea's 5,000-year history is a saga of survival. Dynasties like Silla, Goryeo, and Joseon built a rich heritage, art, science, and the Hangul alphabet. But Korea was often the shrimp among whales, fending off powerful neighbors. This forged a fierce identity and determination to preserve culture. The 20th century brought new trauma-brutal Japanese occupation, then arbitrary division by foreign powers. The Korean War devastated the land, leaving families torn apart and the country in ruins. By the 1950s, South Korea was among the world's poorest, seemingly without hope. But this suffering became the foundation for modern Korea. The memory of war and poverty drives a relentless urge to prove themselves. Sacrifice for future generations became a national mission. Shared trauma unified the people. Out of devastation, a new Korea would rise. The world underestimated them and was about to be proven wrong. South Korea's economic transformation is legendary. After the war, the miracle on the Han River saw the nation rise from rubble to industrial powerhouse. This wasn't luck. It was a focused, collective effort. The government launched bold economic plans, investing in key industries and partnering with family-run conglomerates, Samsung, Hyundai, LG. These chaebol became global giants, but the real engine was the people. Generations worked grueling hours, sacrificing comfort for progress and pouring everything into education. Individual needs were set aside for national growth. The cost was high: conformity, long hours, and little room for dissent. But the work ethic forged then still defines Korea today. Skyscrapers stand as monuments to sweat, sacrifice, and determination. The nation's rise was built on unity and relentless drive. Korea's story is proof that collective will can move mountains. From ashes, they built a new future. Two words define the Korean mindset: Jeong and Palli-Palli. Jeong is a deep, almost untranslatable sense of connection and loyalty, a glue binding families, friends, and even strangers. It's why a restaurant owner gives you extra side dishes, or co-workers become like family. Jeong creates solidarity and a sense of we over I. On the flip side, Palli-Palli means hurry, hurry, the national obsession with speed. Everything must be done fast, from building cities to delivering food. This urgency is a legacy of rebuilding a nation in record time. Palli-Palli drives innovation and efficiency, while Jeong ensures no one is left behind. These forces seem opposite, but together they power Korea's progress. Speed and connection. This is the secret to Korea's unique energy. Understanding this balance is key to understanding modern Korea. It's what keeps the country moving, and together, Jeong and Palli-Palli are the heart of the Korean story. The blend of Jeong and Palli-Palli shapes every part of Korean life. Nowhere is this clearer than in education. The college entrance exam, Suneung, is a national event. Airplanes are grounded, police escort late students. Students endure marathon days at school and cram schools, driven by the belief that education is everything. Families sacrifice for their children's future, and classmates form tight bonds under pressure. In the workplace, long hours and loyalty are expected. After-work gatherings, or hosik, build team spirit but blur work-life boundaries. The result? A high-pressure, interconnected environment. This mindset built world-class companies and global brands in just decades. The willingness to work together at breakneck speed is Korea's formula for success. It's a culture forged in hardship, where progress is a shared mission. The pressures are real, but so are the achievements. This is the engine behind Korea's rise. In the 1990s, few imagined Korean culture would sweep the globe, but a mix of creativity, tech, and government support sparked the Hallyu, the Korean wave. K-pop groups like BTS and Blackpink redefined global stardom, powered by social media and passionate fans. The government invested in culture as an export, helping polish music, dramas, and films to world-class standards. K-dramas and movies like Parasite captivated audiences everywhere, while Korean food became a global trend. Streaming platforms let Hallyu bypass old barriers, connecting directly with fans worldwide. The secret? A blend of Korean identity and universal appeal. Modern, polished, but deeply rooted in local values. The Korean wave is a source of national pride and proof of Korea's creative power. After centuries in the shadows, Korea now exports its own brand of cool. The world is watching and loving Korea's story. Korea's success has a darker side. The same drive that built the nation also created immense pressure. From school to work, the demand for perfection is relentless. Mental health struggles are widespread, but stigma keeps many silent. The culture of endurance, valued for survival, can make it hard to seek help. Workplaces demand long hours and loyalty, often at the cost of personal well-being. The hosik culture, meant to build bonds, can feel like an obligation. Hierarchies stifle creativity and make change difficult. Now, as Korea prospers, it must confront the social costs of its rapid rise. The nation faces a new challenge, finding balance between achievement and well-being. Today, Korea is changing again. The younger generation is challenging old hierarchies and relentless pressure. They seek balance, mental health, and personal happiness. Work-life balance and flexible jobs are replacing the old grind. SouthKorea, finding small joys, captures this quiet rebellion. Conversations about gender equality and mental health are growing. Feminist movements and open discussions are reshaping society. There's friction between generations, but also hope. Korea's strength is its capacity for change. The nation is forging a future that's not just prosperous, but more humane and sustainable.